Hello, crypto community. Welcome back to another video. Today, Ethereum and Polkadot is what we're going to be discussing. And if you can see my screen, which I'm sure you can, you will notice that I haven't really moved anything from the last time that we talked about Ethereum, just to showcase what we were talking about previously. So don't go anywhere, subscribe, support the channel that way, and click the bell notification so that way you don't miss any more of our videos. But let's take a dive, right? Ethereum right now is trading at 36.25. We have about 15 hours left in today's trading period. And I had set it 34.62 as the resistance. And it looks like yesterday we broke past that. And right now, it looks like the selling pressure is getting rejected, which is good, right? So we were talking, if it falls below, if it starts to hit and we can kind of move into a range a little bit, we could be triggered, but we could actually move up above that. Now, I did kind of miss the time that it would take for it to do after I said a couple of weeks, but we'll see what the next 3 or 4 candles are going to do if it's going to retrace back down below that. But we don't have enough information. So a good key piece of advice would be not to actually say, okay, we're going to keep going, because we do have some selling pressure, or I'm sorry, some resistance coming in back of what we had. What is that? That is the 22nd of May. So this is a pretty strong line, and then the resistance. So that was the support level, and then we have the resistance levels here. That's kind of pushing that in from yesterday. So if we break above that, that's great. That's fantastic. But I do expect some kind of selling pressure to come through. That's just me. But again, either way, it's positive, right? So it's a good retracement as we were talking about before. Now, the orange line, what we were talking about last video at the 24.75 mark, was specifically if we keep break past the $3,000 mark, it could jive further down, and that's where we don't want to go, is the 24.76, of course. But now, when we kind of like zoom in a little bit more, you can see a little wick kind of like that was produced here. We'll see a little bit more if it rises above and gets rejected. So, like I said, there's still 14 hours, 15 hours left in the trading period, but we'll need to see it. Now, to see the selling pressure being rejected is a fantastic thing, right? But still too early to call, simply because I don't trust a candle unless I have 3 candles that confirm the price movement. So I don't know if you guys are kind of following that, or if you're just watching candles or what. So many users, they trade either by the candles alone, or they trade by the price action moving in. So, but this is a key point to pay attention to. So we can see that we're still moving upwards, but it could reverse back down. But we'll have to take a look furthermore. Probably tomorrow, I'll give an update on what Ethereum's doing, just because this is a good moment, and we'll take a look and see how correct we are, right? But overall, uh, very, very good, very, very good. We haven't reached this price except from July, so we had some dive, the range coming up as well. So the volatility is actually not so bad. I mean, we want that again. The retracements coming in. Now, I know if we dive back down around 3,300 or 35, I'm probably going to purchase some more Ethereum myself, depending on the price action that would follow, just because I would expect it to go up even further. So, especially if it dives down into 3,100, I'm probably going to purchase 1 or 2 more just to have. Because I would expect it to bounce up majorly as well. So, but right now, if you missed it overnight, if you were sleeping, this is kind of what you're looking at. But we'll take a look later on. All right, what about Polkadot? Now, I haven't covered Polkadot in quite some time, but today we are as well. A big shot took place the 24th, and now that created that market structure. So those are the big things that we're talking about with market structures as it's coming up higher, that big candle that's coming through. So we could actually see it go back down to $5.92, and we shot up, but we were rejected, and that's all because of the resistance level from March and of December of last year. So now we have some resistance coming in again because of the support level that kind of happened right here, just because it's many contacts is coming through. And even here in this area too, still kind of plays an important role. But it was rejected, and it got rejected there as well. But it looks like people are buying right now. But we can expect the support level being around $7.89 around this. That is all thanks to what it was back in May. Pretty strong. And then you had February as well. You had December of last year kind of all playing a point. So I don't think it's going to dive too much below that. $7 or so. It's still trading at $8.19. But we could actually move into a range as well as it bounces back and forth. So again, this is all thanks to what the wait until the new year, especially the new president-elect, the new policies. We've even had a lot of firms buying more into Bitcoin, and we're pretty much into an altcoin season already. So if we can move up, I wouldn't expect major downsides for any token right now. So we're all still very bullish. Now, I don't have any trend lines yet. I'm going to wait and for probably another week or two to kind of put in what my trend line is going to do, just because it's for me, it's a little. I need to see a little bit more retracements coming back in, and I'm loving the retracements because it shows me that the market is kind of healthy, right? So huge drops down, huge drops up, and it's just like massive. I don't like too much, but I want to see some more retracements coming for DOT before I jump on the bandwagon. And I think it's going to go up a little bit at least the next week before we see another retracement, because you can kind of see that there is a kind of like a pattern since the beginning of November, right? So you have like this moment, the swing coming in, and like that's pretty much the same. So it's swinging for a couple of days, and then it's going up, and then it's going down. So I would expect it probably towards the end of the December to make another swing as well. And then I think once we kind of push above the once we push above this resistance level, we're going to see a pretty big jump, just like here. Now, this was over a couple of days, but you can still see the price action that kind of happened, and pretty much the same thing. But I would expect probably in the next couple of days we're going to get at least back to 9.86, probably back to $9 pretty soon. So we'll take a look as well. But let's look at the market as a whole. Ethereum's up by 6.1% today. Doge is up by 3.3. Fantastic coin. Uniswap is also up by 11%. XRP is also performing pretty well again today at 1.8%. Bitcoin, Ethereum Classic even jumped up at 10.8%. DOT is down by 0.54%, so not so bad, but even Cardano is up by 2% as well. So some big plays coming in. So we'll take a look a little bit later on and see how this week is going to close out on Sunday. So let me know what you think. What's the price action going to be for DOT and for Ethereum as well? How positive are you that it's going to continue to go up, or do you think there is a big reversal coming up? So let me know in the comment section below, and I will catch you guys in the next video.